A Bay Area man is leading an effort to hopefully end a mystery that has lasted decades. He says he has new research and new tools to find a plane that was lost during World War II with one of America's most famous musicians on board.
Like many of his generation, Glenn Miller joined the U.S. Army during World War II. Miller was known around the world for his big band sound, but his plane mysteriously vanished over the English Channel near the end of the war. Now there is a new effort to find it.
8 Underside's Jeff Patterson joins us now live to tell us about a new search for Miller's downed aircraft. What a story, Jeff.
Good evening, Josh and Jennifer. Glenn Miller was the sound of his generation, as famous as the Rolling Stones were during their time, and dare I say it, Taylor Swift is now. But at the height of World War II, at the height of his fame, his plane vanished over the English Channel. His body was never found. Now, there is new hope to do just that. Glenn Miller was young and famous, laying down the beat for a generation. Miller and his trombone were known around the world. In 1942, he answered the call of his nation and joined the U.S. Army and entertained U.S. troops.
He was much more than a band leader. He was actually an American hero.
Dr. James D'Angelo worked as an oncologist. Now, he's on a mission to find Glenn Miller's aircraft for the first time since it went missing, December 15th, 1944.
The mystery still surrounding was that they never got an SOS.
There have been many other efforts to find Miller's plane, a small single-engine UC-64 Norseman, not the most advanced aircraft even for its time. But D'Angelo and his team believe they can prove conclusively they have found the right wreck.
We have the serial number of the engine in that plane.
Most likely now somewhere on the bottom of the English Channel. But where? After taking off from the RAF's Twinwood Airfield near Bedford, England, it was scheduled to fly to Paris, but never arrived. D'Angelo and his team believe people have been looking in the wrong area for decades.
It was further west, and so nobody's looked there. And we would be the first ones to look in that area.
Dr. D'Angelo and his team had more than $1 million in funding lined up and hoped to begin their search this summer, but unfortunately their rich benefactor passed away, and so now they are scrambling to find new funding sources so that hopefully they can solve one of World War II's greatest mysteries. Live in Tampa, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.